Hello everyone, this is Geetika Chawla from USPC Jain Public School, and today we'll start our next exercise, exercise 5.2 of chapter 5, lines and angles of class 7. So here the question number 1 is, state the property that is used in each of the following statements. I mean to say here, this one diagram is given to us and we are saying that state the property, mean to say which one property we are going to use here in each of the following parts here. See here, mean to say we are having two parallel lines and this one is a transversal, and we will check which one property according to parallel lines and transversal we have used here. See here, the very first one part is, say if A is parallel to B, mean it is already given that in this part A is already parallel to B, and if angle 1 equals to 5, then which one property they have used for writing this 1 and 5. You can see here 1 and 5 both are corresponding angles. So what we write here, if two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, see A and B are parallel lines and this was a transversal line, then each pair of corresponding angles are equals in measure. So that's why angle 1 equals to angle 5 by corresponding angles. Then second one is, if angle 4 equals to 6. Now in first part we are having A is parallel to B. Now we are having angle 4 equals to 6. Then we have to prove that A is parallel to B. Why? Means these lines are parallel. Why? The reason we want to know. See here 4 and 6. What they are? They are alternate interior angles. So what do we write here? When a transversal cut two lines such that a pair of alternate interior angles are equal. So the lines are parallel to each other because it is given that already 4 and 6 they are lying in between the parallel lines on the corresponding side. So 4 and 6 are corresponding angles, and that means here these two lines must be parallel. So these are forming a parallel line according to the alternate interior angles property. Then third one is, if angle 4 plus 5 equals to 180, means this 4 and 5, this addition is, their sum is already equals to 180. Then we have to prove that A is parallel to B. As we have done already in introduction, that when a transversal is having angles on the same side between the two parallel lines, then the sum of these angle equals to 180. It means here, they are already 180 and we have to prove that these parallel lines are parallel. So what we write here, when a transversal cut two lines, see these lines cut two lines, this one is transversal line, such that a pair of interior angles on the same side, see here 4 and 5 both are the interior angles and they are lying on the same side, see they are lying here on the same side of a transversal. They are supplementary, so the lines have to be parallel. So it means A must be parallel to B. Now the question number 2 is, in the joining figure identify, see here this one diagram is given already, A and B are parallel line and this one C is transversal. Now we have to find out the different pair of angles. Means to say here the very first one part, see the pairs of corresponding angles, mean to say now we have to find out the corresponding angles. Already we know that what are the corresponding angles, they are lying on the same side of a transversal, on the upper side or on the lower side. Fine. So it means here angle 1 and 5 here, then 2 and 6, 4 and 8, 3 and 7, they are the pair of corresponding angles. Then other one is pair of alternate interior angles. See here these are interior angles and we want alternate angles, so 3 and 5, 2 and 8, they are the alternate interior angles. Then pair of interior angles on the same side of a transversal, mean to say the pair of interior angles we are having 3, 8, 2 and 5 here on the same side of a transversal. This is the transversal now. Then 2 and 5 on the same side of a transversal and they are interior angle. So 2 and 5, and same here 3 and 8, they are the pair of interior angles on the same side of a transversal. Then the fourth part, the vertically opposite angles. As you know that already vertical opposite angles, so 1 and 3, same 4 and 2, then 5 and 7, 8 and 6, they are the vertically opposite angles here. Now The next question, question number 3, what is saying here? In the adjoining figure, P is parallel to Q. It is already given that these two lines are parallel. Find the unknown angles. Mean to say we have to find out E, F, A, B, C and D. We have to find out these 6 angles. So let's start it now. Already P and Q, they are parallel lines, and this is a transversal line. So here again 125 plus E, these two angles, they are forming a linear pair. You can see 125 plus E, they are laying on the same side of a transversal. They are forming a linear pair also. So the sum of 125 plus E is 180. Reason linear pair. So here E becomes 55 degree. Then if E is 55 degree, E and F both are vertical opposite angle. So F will be also 55 degree angle. Right here reason vertical opposite angle, because E is equals to 5 already. E is equals to F, then E is 55. Then also we can write here, see, A and F. What are A and F? They are, see, these two lines are parallel. This is transversal. They are lying in between the parallel lines, and they are on the alternate side also. So here A and F both are the alternate interior angle. If F is 55, then A will be also 55 degree. So alternate interior angles. So A equals to F equals to 55. We'll write here. Then now A and B, they are on the same side of a transversal. You can see they are on the same side on the line A and D here. So we can write here A plus D equals to 180, or A plus B equals to 180 also, because they are forming linear pair. See, A and D, A and B here, then A and D here. So I will take here A and B, again A and B are lying on the same side of a transversal. So it is also, the sum is vertically. There we can say 180, because they are forming a linear pair. Means A plus B equals to 180. So already we have find out what is A here. According to F, they are alternate interior angles. A is 55, then B will be 180 minus 55, that is 125 degree. Now it means here, if A is 55, it means C is also vertical opposite to this. So C is also 55 degree. And if B is 125, again they are vertical opposite angle. So D is also 125 degree angle. Same here. Thus A, B, C, D, E, F we have find it.